today's video, I'm going to show you how this little pump put together in a little package here with a couple of ingredients. We're going to be able to pull fuel out of this boat by simply connecting it to the fuel line, and we're going to get gas. And so what I got this little pump that I've been using. It's a micro electric pump. It's a 12 volt. Okay, this is the flow of that pump. Okay, it's the flow right here. So what I did was, this had a short cable. Right here is where it ended, and I just added another piece of cable and attached some alligator clips to the end. Why? So it'll be a nice long cable far away from where the fuel is and the battery. And stick with me with this video, because you're gonna see I think it's gonna be helpful. So a lot of people, where if you need to siphon gas somewhere, you can build this little thing very inexpensive. These pumps are like $12, $13 for these pumps, so you should be good. Okay, so let's start. Number one, let's go ahead and attach this pump to this piece of wood. You can use any piece of wood that you want, that you find at home. A 2x4, I found this piece, and I'm gonna use it as the base for my pump. Got a couple of screws in there. That's one screw. I'm going to put another one on the other side here, just to hold it in. It doesn't have to be super strong, more stronger than that. Okay, that's your pump there. You can attach a little better if you want. I'm happy with this. Okay, so now you have the pump that's attached to the this piece of wood here. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to attach a couple of hoses. I have some hoses here. I actually got 3 hoses. I think I'm going to use the large one and the small one to get this side. Now, the flow of the gas, as you can see, the flow is this way, towards that way. You see the flow right there. So that means that's where the gas is going to come out from. This is what I have to attach with a hose to the fuel line, so I can get the gas to go in here, and then it'll come out through here. So let me go ahead and do that. Put the short one here, and then I'll tie wrap these in shortly. Okay. So now I want to attach a filter here. Why do I want to filter there? So when the gas is going in, and the gas is going into the can, the gas tank, that it is filtered. But I want to see where the flow is. So it says here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There's an arrow there, right there. It says to carburetor. In other words, that's what's feeding it. So this is what the feeding side of the filter, going towards this way. So that's where I'm going to put here, because that's the feeding side that I'm going to use to put the can on. So let me go ahead and attach the filter. Okay. So this is what I have so far. I have the entrance here. I'm going to work on it. I have the pump with the flow. I have the hose. I have a filter, and then I have the end of this filter, which I'm going to attach another hose. Why? Because that's the hose that's going to go into the gas can. Okay, as you can see, I attached another hose. This hose now is reaching downstairs here, or down. I'm gonna put a can here to fill it up with gas when I'm ready and I have everything buttoned up here. Now I need to set up the entrance, and there's two ways to set up the entrance of the gas to this setup. You can use a hose. Well, you're gonna have to use a hose, obviously. And that's it right there. And then now, if you're gonna connect this hose to another hose, then you're gonna need one more part, which is this piece here. That's if you're gonna attach it to another hose. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put this connector right at the tip of the hose. Okay? Squeeze it down. There we go. Now, inside the boat, I'm gonna go look for my fuel line, disconnect my fuel line in the boat, and I'll attach that fuel line to this. So this is what it looks like so far. You have the end. You have the hose going into the fuel pump. The fuel pump with the flow towards this way goes down this hose, goes into a fuel filter, and then it'll go into a gas can. Okay? And this is what gets attached to the line inside the boat. So now you can use clamps, stainless steel clamps here, stainless steel clamps here, and everywhere where there is a connection. I'm gonna go ahead and just use tie wraps for this. I don't think I need clamps because the flow pressure is not that great that I'm gonna have to literally clamp it down here and over there, whatever. I'm gonna use the tie wraps. I'm gonna go ahead and tie wrap it, all of it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and connect it to the boat. Stand by. Okay, so this is the finished product. To the hose that's gonna be feeding the gasoline. Everything is tie wrapped here. The flow to the filter and to the can that you're going to fill up. Okay, so now let's see it in action. Okay, so I'm here at the boat motor. I've located the fuel line. This is the fuel line that goes into the gas tank of the boat. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this fuel line. I'm going to pull this fuel line now out of here. There we go. So this is my fuel line from the boat that feeds the bowl here. And I'm going to connect it to what I've made here. Okay. I'm going to connect this fuel line to here. Okay, so we have our gas tank ready to go. The hose is inside. This is the filter, the motor to the connection that we have here ready. This is the hose that goes inside the gas tank. Now, for my connection, I'm going to use the red lead for the starter right here and the ground. Although I could get a ground anywhere here, but this is the red lead for the starter. That's the positive side, and that's the negative side. So I'm going to go ahead and connect the ground, and the motor should start. And the motor has started. So the gas is flowing, guys. Motor's running. It's taking the gas from the motor. And this is the can that's filling up with gas. You can see the flow is not horrendous, it's not hard, but we're getting gas to fill up this can just with a little motor connected right here on the positive, and then I got a ground here, the negative here. We can ground it anywhere, but this is where I grounded it, and we have gas. Gas is flowing in there, getting filtered, and it's coming from the line from the motor, or from the gas tank of the motor of the boat. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching Florida for Funshine, and I hope this helps someone. Please put a like on this video if you like the video, and also if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and get Florida for Funshine. We have many videos like this and similar, and I think you will enjoy it. Thank you, and see you again soon.